This afternoon, we got a live interview. We're also going to be on Mix TV. There we are, welcoming in our Mix TV family on this Tuesday afternoon. Dewayne Williams sitting here getting you started. Hey, we've got a very special interview and someone we're going to introduce to our community through our radio and TV audience. Paul Gaffney is here with us, and Paul is actually does multiple things. He's going to talk to us a little bit about playing with the Harlem Globetrotters, where he's retired from the Harlem Globetrotters, but he's opening up a campus at the old Tennessee Christian Preparatory site. And so we're going to welcome in Paul right now. Sir, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
Well, thanks for coming by. I was very excited when I saw my notes today and seeing that you were coming in. Man, I grew up, I remember watching the Harlem Globetrotters. I remember the cartoons when the Harlem Globetrotters were cartoons.
I grew up on those too.
Yeah, you know, so that's good stuff. Before we get into what you're doing here in Cleveland and Bradley County, just tell us a bit about yourself. Tell us about your career with the Harlem Globetrotters. I know we're going to find that very interesting.
Well, I played 15 years with the Globetrotters. I was the youngest person to be able to take the position of the master showman, followed in the great footsteps of Melart Lemon, Goose Tatum, Geese Osby, Sweet Lou Dunbar.
Those are the ones I remember. Yes, keep on preaching.
Yeah. And so, you know, it was an honor, and I before that, I graduated from Tennessee Wesleyan University.
Okay.
Now university. And so I was there for 3 years. A little bit back then, I'm from Kentucky originally. I'm from Kentucky, was signed to go to the University of Kentucky. That's the year that Eddie Sutton left. Eddie Sutton came and Joe B. Hall retired. Myself, Rex Chapman, all of us came out the same year of high school in the same, in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Left there, went to Jacksonville State, got hurt, had some friends. Little story first before I get to that. Dwayne Farmer.
Yes.
The great coach at legend, the Athens, being in Athens. He came to recruit my cousin that was 2 years older than me, and my friend that was 1 year older than me. So I was a sophomore, and I was on the, back then they didn't have the top 100, ESPN top 100.
That's right.
They had Street Smith. You had to read a little bit. And so I was so high, I don't know how I got at the table, but we was at the table talking, and he just looked at me and said, "You're coming to Athens." And I said, "Athens, Georgia?"
Yes. At that, at that time, that's only Athens probably was really on the map. For
sure, especially playing basketball.
Sure.
And being one tops in the country. And I was like, wow, okay. And it ended up his prophecy came true.
There you go.
Again, back to the Globetrotters. I played 15 years. I traveled to over 93 countries.
Wow.
I had several meetings with President Mandela, Oprah. Been on TV shows across the world, radio shows around the world. Now I'm here on Mix 104.
There you go. All comes full circle, right?
All comes full circle.
Just right up the road in Athens where it all began, right there, as far as your basketball career. So tell us a little bit about before. Again, I know you're here to talk about a different topic, but I have a million questions. We could do a show just on this. How does someone become a Harlem Globetrotter? What is that first initial step?
Well, when I left Tennessee Wesleyan, my agent was in Houston, and I went down there and I was playing in the Pro-Am leagues where Hakeem Olajuwon, Kenny Smith, Barkley, everybody's down there. Penny Hardaway, all kind of people.
Wow.
That's where most athletes during that time it was all professional athletes. Guys who was playing overseas, guy was going to the league or playing with the Globetrotters. So it was a lot of just professional guys playing during this summer league. I got hurt. The next year came back up. Got well and that kind of thing. Still playing. All those guys are friends and stuff. And the coach of the Globetrotters at the time was Tex Harrison, and another gentleman that was on the team called Reggie Dixon was named Reggie Dixon. They set me down, because it's European agents there, and I was going free agent to the Supersonics. So it's a while back.
Yeah.
Going to the Supersonics.
Oh, Seattle.
Yes. And
I remember Kemp. And, who else am I thinking of in that area?
Gary Payton.
Payton and Kemp.
Yeah.
Those two guys, you didn't want to mess with them.
No, not at all. And so one of the things that happened, and they're like, well, why don't you come to the Globetrotter camp? We know you got the talent, you got the charisma to do it. Let's see. And I said, well, I can't spin the ball on my finger. I'm charismatic already, so I can handle that part. But it was more of a shock when we went there because the first week and a half, we didn't even touch a ball. It was all training on the track. And to answer your question, really it's three things that the Globetrotters look for, and any top business people will look for. First is, can you play? Can you play? I mean, I was there. It was like 6 spots that was open at the time. It was about 50 guys there. Guys that was tops in their college, All-Americans like myself, guys that was in the NBA, just all over. And so they don't care if you can spin the ball on your finger or throw it behind your back, all those things. The ball have to go through the hole.
Right.
And so you have to be a great athlete
People
first.
come to see the Globetrotters win.
They come to see them win and put the ball in the hole.
That's right.
And so during that time, so then the second thing is, if it's between two people and they want to check, they want to check your character, your personality, how you interact, because you didn't want to kick the Pope in the leg or smack President Mandela.
Right.
So you got to have people that, not everybody's not perfect, but you want to have someone that has some kind of character, some kind of sense to be around. And thirdly is what you bring to the Globetrotters. I had during my time Michael Wilson. He's in the Guinness Book of World Records from Memphis, from dunking 12 feet 1.
Wow.
Herb Lang won the NCAA slam dunk contest. Barry Hardy. I mean, we have Fred Smith. There was a lot of guys on our team that, I mean, when they jump, when they come down, they get freaking fly miles. So those things was the, what can you bring special? And I think like any company or anything, those elements that you got to have.
Right. Elite talent, just an elite individual all the way around.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's good stuff. Again, we're speaking with our new friend, Paul Gaffney. He's here talking about the Harlem Globetrotters right now, but he is here actually to talk about some other things. He's not here recruiting for the Harlem Globetrotters, but we just wanted to get some of that stuff out. Now, tell us a little bit about what brought you back to this community of Bradley County, and in particular, what's going to be going on the old Tennessee Christian Preparatory School campus.
Well, the first thing is that I live here now. I'm here, been here for a few years.
Okay.
Just looking for an area that we can be able to bring this. What we're doing on the campus, on the former TCPS campus, is we'll be the nation's first college preparatory Christian academy for sports enthusiasts.
Wow.
That deals with the careers in sports, like sports medicine, sports marketing, sports communication, sports nutrition, all the things that really society doesn't show you what sports is about. The school will be for 6th through 12th, and we'll have a post-grad. Also, TEAMS, I know people are like, what is TEAMS? TEAMS acronym is a new learning model, and it's the acronym technology, engineering, athletics, mathematics, and science, where we take the concepts of STEM and view them through the lenses of athletics.
Gotcha.
So not only that you'll be learning when you come, you'll be picking a career path pretty much. We already have some colleges that we're going to be dealing with for that you get college credits and stuff when you're junior, senior year. And also, so when you get there, you'll sign up, you'll find a career path. And it is not just for the athletic person. It's for people that want to have a love and desire to be in the sports world, because it's a lot of talent out there. There's a lot of people that love athletics but don't know how to get into it, and if they're not physically capable of getting into athletics. If you're an artist, or if you love medicine, but you have the talent that you want to be in that, but you love sports. And we want to open up your mind and see that it's all so many ways. There's so many ways to get into the world of sports other than just making a three-point play or kicking a field goal. Right. And so that's what we're doing. We're a 100% sports school. We're not for everybody, but we're international, so we'll have kids coming from around the world here.
Wow, so this is going on right here in Bradley County. We're talking to Paul Gaffney. He is telling us about what is going to be on the campus of the old TCPS campus there. And when will this take to fruition and people will start being in classrooms there?
The classrooms will open up this fall.
This fall, okay.
This fall. Right now we're in there. I'm surprised I don't have paint on my hands now.
A lot of work got to go behind the scenes. Yeah.
Right. So one of the things we'll be opening up for different camps and leagues and tournaments and stuff during the summer. Actually starting next week. Some people coming in and doing some things. So we're doing some upgrading, some changes on the campus, on the backside of the campus right now. Then we're going to the fall, going into the season, going to the year. And we're basically start off with 6th grade, 9th grade, and our post-grad.
All right, so if people are interested, if people like, I have that type of individual in my family, beginning, maybe not this year, but maybe next year or in the upcoming years.
Yeah.
What is the first step that they need to do? I'm sure they need to reach out, kind of come take a tour, kind of get more and more information about what you guys offer there.
Correct.
I would guess.
Yes, they definitely. They can go to our website.
Okay.
Our website is, we'll make it easy, www.gapacademy.org. And they can follow us on all social media platforms at Gap Academy TN. We're on all social media platforms, and so information is out there. We really want to educate and give you guidance. Our mission every day is to prepare sports enthusiasts for college careers in life. And that's what we do. And another saying that our main saying is that your legacy starts there.
Okay.
Where legacy starts at GAPA. So the school is called Gaffney Athletic Preparatory Academy, long for GAPA.
Right.
GAPA.
GAPA. I like it.
And so we're here just to, and not only that, we're going to have a school of that magnitude and doing events and bringing in economic development into the city of Cleveland that is growing tremendously. I think it's really, and you asked why earlier, Bradley County and Cleveland. One is that it's a great sports area. It's a growing city rapidly.
Definitely.
And then it's in the middle. It's really a great middle city between Knoxville and Chattanooga.
Right.
And you're close to Atlanta, you're close to Nashville, you're close to Birmingham, Huntsville, Greensville, North Carolina. So it's a lot of great cities that's close within a 2-hour radius that fit our campus and fit our style. So
you're going to offer, besides the academics, what will be, as far as athletics, what will be some of the focus on some of the athletic programs that these 6th through 12th graders will be offered? Well, we're starting off with what we call our Lead 8. Okay. Our Lead 8 starts off with basketball for girls and boys, volleyball. We'll have baseball and softball. We will have track for girls and boys and soccer. Girls and boys. Then we will have competitive cheer, and then we'll round it off with esports. There you go. So a wide range, a good variety for just about anybody that's interested in those type fields. And it sounds like this is cutting edge. I mean, this is something that you mentioned. It's the first of its kind. Right. So a lot of people, I think they know at a young age, especially into that middle school, high school age, they know what field they want to kind of get into. I mean, that's what STEM does, and basically that's what you're saying Teams does as well, is giving you that technology, engineering, athletics, mathematics, and science. For people listening in, educators, here in Cleveland and Bradley County, the area, we have some pretty good education systems. Oh yeah, Lee brings out a lot of great teachers and stuff. Lee, Tennessee Wesleyan, a lot of teachers I know, and we'll be doing our applications for teachers in the next couple of months. Well, that was going to be my next thing. What will the caliber that you guys are looking for your faculty and staff? I'm assuming since you've got a niche, you're going to kind of key on some people that have those qualities of what you're trying to put out there. I call it our 4 E's. Our 4 E's. Is first is the education that you have to be able to teach. Sure. Also your experience.
Some just coming out of college don't have a lot of experience, but you could tell if they got that it.
That it factor. You've seen the it factor.
Yeah,
You've been around a lot of them. Yeah.
A lot of it factors. And then thirdly is what I call environmental, and that is I've been there knowledge. You know, when you've been there and you can be able to share what you've been through to the youth or to our sports enthusiasts that's coming there, and give them some kind of guidance and help on another level that they may not even go to, but they know how to react and handle themselves in that pathway.
Right.
And then the fourth E, I call enthusiasm, excitement. That this is just what I do. And you have people that just do what they do. Like you were talking about earlier about the new communications person that's here working,
right,
and then what they came and brought, and they just do what they do at all times of the day.
That's what their DNA. That's just part of their DNA.
That's what they were called to do. Yeah. And so we want to, definitely have people that at GAPA we know the dedication, the hard work, the focus, the education, the faith it takes to be in this sports-centric society. We're not a traditional school or a regular sports academy. We are the people that we serve.
There you go. Again, we've been speaking with Paul Gaffney. He is here telling us about a new facility that's going to be in our community this fall. Of course, you'll hear a lot about him over the next several months leading to the fall with different camps and things that's going on, it sounds like there. This is a nonprofit, non-denominational Christian academy which serves sports enthusiasts in grades 6 through 12 of all faith, ethnicity, race, and nationality. So want to get that message out there. And again, it's the nation's first international teams. That is the acronym TEAMS, which stands for Technology, Engineering, Athletics, Mathematics, and Science. Let's read that mission statement. The mission is to create a culture with experiential learning opportunities. Did I say that right?
Yes.
With engage and prepare sports enthusiasts for college careers and life by using the TEAMS learning model to ensure that every sports enthusiast is able to embrace teamwork, develop problem-solving skills, and become a champion. So that's a pretty good mission statement right there.
Yes, and a lot of it's come from life situations, and being, a part of being in Kentucky and growing up in a rural area. Being raised, my mom passed when I was turning 2 on the 18th of January, and my birthday was the 26th of January, so all late gifts we still receive.
Right.
So, and this is, and was adopted. I was adopted at birth to them. There was an older couple. And then from that standpoint, my father was a single parent. And so for over 25 years, it was just my father and I pretty much.
Right.
And so the situations could have been a whole lot different. But with sports and education and loving adults and individuals in my life, it turned out, I could say, well.
Turned out very well, yeah.
Yes. And so we just want to be, we got to be ready for the next generation.
There you go.
And how we can, our niche is, it's sports. It's sports and education. I got this vision in December of 99. I woke up, and I would just start writing. I was like, God, what are you talking about? Sports and education? What are you talking about? And I was still playing and, traveling and stuff. And I go visit when we go to arenas and stuff. I go talk to, the event coordinators and the GMs and, go to different things and look and go to different schools. We already were going to schools already. So it was great to get the information. And then when I got here, I worked at Orchard Knob Middle School in Chattanooga, where I coached, and we had great seasons. We went 20-0 one year. We never finished less than third place. Well, I had one losing season. We didn't make it there.
We had to forget those, though.
I had to think about that. I did have one out of 6. Yeah, but I think those learning experiences and being close to administration, help further and develop the mission that I knew I was called to do. And so right now we're looking for teammates that's out here, corporate teammates in the city, individuals. We just ran our Name a Brick program.
Name a Brick program. That's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
That way people can see where their money's at, and
they can see it. They see it in the renovations of what we're doing. And so we just really out here just trying to be a teammate to Cleveland and Bradley County, and what we can do and how we can be a betterment for the community.
Well, Paul, it definitely was a pleasure having you in this afternoon.
It's over already?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Getting us some information there. We actually ran a little long, but it's because there was such good information. And I took up the first 3 or 4 minutes of the interview for my curiosity on the Harlem Globetrotters there. But, Paul, definitely great to have you in the studio. I'm sure we want to have you back when you're having these events and things in the community that's going to be promoted throughout the community for the youth of this area. Tell us again the contact information as we close.
The contact information is www.gapacademy.org, or any social media is Gap Academy TN, and you can reach us. You can reach us through our email through there, or 865-770-4717. Again, that's 865-770-4717.
All right, Paul Gaffney, thanks so much for coming in and giving us some information, great information, and congratulations on the vision and it coming to fruition.
Yes, thank you so much.
All right, we're going to take just a quick break. We'll be back here to Mix 104.1 in just a moment. Stay put and stay with us.